So here we are making some TOTO. As a Jamaican, when I say TOTO, you know what I'm talking about. Not everybody know. I did not get to fling this from scratch, but I'm just telling you the ingredients that I have used. So we have grated a coconut, one whole coconut, a small coconut, depending on the size that you want. You can use a coconut. So grated the coconut, we use some of the trash. You will not extract the milk from the trash that you're going to be adding to the mixture. However, I don't go with measurement. I just follow my ancestor them and just add. So here I have the coconut trash. I have some flour and I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. So here am I adding the teaspoon of baking powder to the flour. So I am basically going to add some spice now. The mixture, I have some coconut juice right here. The coconut juice, this is consists of sugar, spices like vanilla, rose and almond, nutmeg, cinnamon powder. You know, all your spice them where you want to use to spice up your something to make your something taste so good. And then again, your girl feel like add another teaspoon of baking powder, because you know the baking powder will get a nice moist texture there where it just raise it and make it, you know, nice and everything. So I had a teaspoon more baking powder and I am going to mix this now. Here am I mixing. Mix up this and I'm about to add my coconut juice, the mixture to it. Yes. I'm gonna add my mixture, yeah. I'm gonna mix that around. You don't want it to be thick or you don't want it to be too thin. It has to have a nice constituency to it, in between thin and in between thick, if you know what I mean. So here I add a little bit more flour because you know you want the constituency to be at a certain pace. So I had a little bit more flour. I had some raisin to this because the raisin gives it a nice flavor. It's just by choice, preferably my choice. So I had some raisin to this. So I'm going to continue to fold this in to mix this mixture and I'll show you what it looks like in a few minutes. So this is what the mixture is looking like after completing adding all the ingredients to it. So this is what it is looking like at the moment. Here are my baking trays. I use some butter and a little bit of flour to grease the baking tray. So I'm going to go ahead and add the mixture to that and let it sit for like about 5 minutes. The oven is already preheated, so I'm going to let it sit for maybe a couple seconds, not minute, maybe a couple seconds, and then I add them to the oven and I'll show you guys the finishing touch and give you a taste test. So this is what my finishing product is looking like, freshly baked. Now we're gonna let this sit to cool and then I'll give you a taste test.